Hi everyone, I'm so glad we could be together today. Staying connected with you is a real highlight of my week. We are plugging along through our study of the Bible. Remember how we started a year ago in Genesis, and we have followed the story of God and His people through many ups and downs. But one thing I've seen in all this time is how God was always with His people. That can be a comfort to us that no matter what we're facing today, God is with us. He is the God who has always been, He always will be, and He cares for His children. So remember, last month we studied about the prophets Elijah and Elisha. We know that prophets are people who are messengers for God, who share warnings or revealed God's power and love for His people. We're going to meet another prophet today named Jonah, and you might already know this story. We'll see today and in the next couple of weeks about how God has patience and mercy with His people, even when they don't obey or listen to His commands. You might notice pretty quickly in the story today that Jonah doesn't obey a direct order from God. God was quite specific with Jonah, and Jonah said, I'm going the other way. I know you've heard the word obey before. It's something even toddlers know about. Obeying is listening to a command and submitting to follow it through. We can all think of examples of times when we knew we should do something. Maybe your parents asked you very specifically to go and get your helmet before riding your bike. You can choose to do it, or maybe you're so excited to get on your bike, you say you'll get it in a minute. When we obey our parents, a teacher, or a rule put in place by someone in charge, it's a way that we show respect to that leader's authority. Your parents make you wear your helmet because they love you and they want you to be safe. But maybe you don't quite understand why it's so important. Sometimes we have to obey even when we don't understand why, or when we don't really feel like doing it. But I really hope you wear your helmet every time. Grown-ups have opportunities to show honor and respect too. For example, if a boss says it's important to arrive at work at a certain time, you show the boss that you respect their leadership by going to work on time. Good leaders, especially those that love you, put rules in place for a reason. God puts rules into place for His people, all because He loves us, not because He wanted to make life hard. Still, many times we choose to disobey and do the opposite of what God asked. The big picture we're pondering together is, why should we obey God? And our answer is, we should obey God because He made us, He loves us, and His plans are good. In our story today, God asked Jonah to do something. Jonah didn't understand why. He didn't want to do what God was asking. God's plan for Jonah was good. When Jonah finally obeyed God, he helped the people of Nineveh understand God's love for them. As you read today's story, can you spy ways that God is merciful to Jonah, even when he disobeys? Let's stop and thank God that He loves us. Even when we can't obey Him perfectly, God is merciful to us too. Until next time, my friends, I hope you have a nice week, and please wear your helmet. I'll see you then. Bye.